mad at the Jackson Zoo. They're now bragging about the credit card machines working. Tell me you tell me you've hit rock bottom without telling me you've hit rock bottom. But first, guys, check out Men's Health in Mississippi today for all of your male anti-aging needs. Women, they also have a women's clinic upstairs, does the same thing, but we're going to focus on the men's aspect of it right now. Real quick, give me 30 seconds and we'll get right back into the Jackson Zoo. If you're suffering from fatigue, decreased muscle tone, lack of energy, low libido, that's your sex drive, brain fog, or sleep disturbances, you, my friends, could be suffering from low testosterone. Let's get you hooked up with a complimentary testosterone screening at Men's Health in Mississippi, right out there in Madison, Mississippi. Text my name, Clay, all caps, to 601 327 8550. Also, if you need to lose 20 pounds or more, consider generic Ozempic. It's called compounded semaglutide. So many positive side effects. I've been on it for 6 weeks now. It's completely changed my entire eating habits. I'm eating less food than ever, feeling better than ever. I'm never sitting on a full stomach. I could go on and on and on for a fraction of the price of Ozempic. Text weight loss to 601 327 8550. They'll get you hooked up with a assessment for that as well. All right, let's jump in. This from WLBT, quote, something significant. Credit card readers should be in place this week at the Jackson Zoo. Well, boy, that'll put butts in seats. That'll have them turnstiles on fire. Yeah. Credit card machines working, boys. Let's go check out the new attraction at the Jackson Zoo. Oh, wait. The credit card machines are the new attraction? What the hell, man? Are y'all serious? Good Lord. Let's read this here. Customers could soon be able to swipe a credit card at the Jackson Zoological Park. I feel like I'm in a scene in the original Back to the Future here, where we're really excited about something that we've all been using for a long, long time. Marty, McFly, what is that fancy remote control thing for the television? We're living in the future. Anyhow, oh, look, Melissa Faith Payne said something other than no comment. Jackson Director of Communications, Melissa Faith Payne, said the park's new credit card readers are expected to arrive Monday and should be in place by Wednesday. The city had hoped to install the devices by the end of August. Payne said shipping delays slowed the process. Shipping delays on credit card, whatever. Ward 5 Councilman Vernon Hartley was excited to hear about the news, calling it something significant. We've got to bring more revenue into the zoo to balance the taxpayers' investment, he said. It's something the city's been working on for a while. I'm glad to see it coming through. The news comes nearly 2 months after a 3 on your side investigation discovered that the West Jackson facility was continuing to see continued declines in attendance, with just 22,103 people visiting between January 1st and July 16th, 2024. That's the first full 6 months, 6.5 months of this year. The report came about a year after members of the Jackson City Council discussed defunding the park to cover other city expenses. Between $1.6 million and $1.8 million is set aside for zoo operations each year. Days later, Parks and Recreation Director Dr. Abraham Muhammad said the city had to turn away hundreds of customers over the summer because the zoo could not accept credit cards in person. How ridiculous is that? I mean, at what point in a worst case scenario do you set somebody up with a damn iPad with a square on it that dumps money into the zoo's bank account? I mean, I know the interest is higher on it, whatever, upcharge people $3, whatever. How about don't lose the money? Does anybody in the city have a brain? McFly, you know what? Let's just stop the damn video. I don't know why we keep talking about these people. Oh, yeah, I do, because I said it would be all gas, no brakes, and we would never take our knee off the back of their necks. We're going to hold their feet to the fire, and we're going to force them into some type of accountability for their inactions over the last 30 years. They blamed it on everybody, everything. They refused to look in the damn mirror and say maybe we suck at managing anything. I mean, they cannot trace back to one singular thing that has gotten better under their watch. And I'm talking about the Democrats that have ran Jackson for the last 30 years. These free the land nut jobs for the last 30 years, with the exception of, Harvey Johnson was terrible. But I sure do miss the days of Harvey Johnson after 7+ years of Chakwe Lumumba. We had a couple good years under Frank Melton, but boy, the second somebody tried to bring some accountability to the table, they damn near killed him. They did, basically. They damn near, I blame them. He tried to get these folks to act right, but boy, they just ain't got it in them. They just can't act right. Anyhow, in the month of May, back to the article here, in the month of May, we had to turn down 423 potential patrons simply because we did not have electronic payments in place. He said that equates to $5,000 to $7,300 of revenue we missed out on just that month. Well, hold on. You know exactly how many people you had to turn away, which I'm calling BS on that. They do not know exactly how many people they had to turn away. I imagine groups of people walked up and they said, no, we can't do it. Nobody was keeping count of that. I refuse to acknowledge that that's true. And then let's just pretend for a second it is true. What was it, 5,000 or was it 7,300? I mean, if you can count 423 to the exact one, you should know exactly how many kids there were and how many adults there were. That's why I don't believe it. They don't know how many people. I bet you it's a lot more than that. So anyway, they had to turn down that revenue that they missed out in just that 1 month. That was June. He said we missed out on a potential $6,800 in the month of July, and we missed out on a potential $11,000. So I guess they're just combining it there. He said we requested records. I'm sorry, just WLBT says, we requested records reflecting the total number of patrons turned away each month from January 1st, 2023. However, the city responded saying records before May 2024 did not exist. Muhammad was not available for comment. Boy, that is their favorite one-liner right there. Not available for comment. I wish the press here, and look, they do the best they can within reason. I wish more reporters would quit kissing Lumumba's ass and start holding him accountable at these damn press conferences he does every week. Start putting a fire under his ass and start calling him out. This is the same city that's doing all they can to fight to get the water back, control of the water back, just because they want to control the minority set-aside contractors. They're a bunch of racist, black for a living politicians that are mad that they ain't able to steer the minority set-aside contracts on this water deal. Now, Hennepin, the guy that runs JXN Water, is leaving in 2027. And at that point, there will be some type of transition back to the city, but Chakwe needs it now. His political life depends on them getting that back now, because I'm going to go out on a limb here. I'm going to say, allegedly, a lot of promises have been made he ain't able to keep. And the people that he's gotten into it with, this is the black mafia, by the way. The free the land folks, Lumumba, the minority set-aside contractors, they're the black mafia. They're no different than La Cosa Nostra, the mafia. They've got all sorts of allegedly rackets running around in this city. I've heard stories about one of the most popular, predominantly black bars, nightclubs in this town, not even really having a liquor license of their own. And Lumumba controlling all the liquor in and out. His people bringing it in on the weekends and counting it out on the weekend at the end of the week, and then giving the bar their cut. That's all kinds of illegal if ABC could prove it. Even if the liquor license is in that bar's name, all that's illegal because they ain't paying taxes on it. If true, Lumumba ain't paying taxes on it. I'm just telling you. Again, that's just speculation, rumors and innuendo. But I heard it from a really, really good source that don't pander in rumors and innuendo. But I ain't gonna get my ass sued. But so I ain't gonna say what bar it is. Anyway, that's Jackson, Mississippi for you. Are you excited? You can finally use your debit card at the zoo. Well, How about an ATM machine? Now we know why they can't have an ATM machine at the zoo, because they know them West Jacksonians would have that some bitch on the back of a truck or a bicycle or whatever else, broken into, burned up, beat up, blowed up, anything else they could to get that $37 left in it out of it. But if it wasn't Jackson, you could just have a ATM machine. Tune into the Clay Edwards Show every Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. live right here on YouTube, Facebook, Rumble, X, and of course on the mothership, 103.9 FM WYAB in Central Mississippi. As always, you can check out the shirt I'm wearing. You can get it over at buyfafo.com. I got hoodies finally in stock, guys. Well, they're ordered, but they'll be in stock soon. You asked for it, you got it. We actually went with a higher grade hoodie than the one pictured here. It's got the white strings on it. Looks really, really good. It's a next level. So if you have one of my shirts, same company that makes it, super soft, kind of athletic cut, you may want to order a size larger if you like your hoodies a little baggy. We got the legendary shirt now available in black for the first time. And we got a brand new FAFO logo, the Mississippi Blackout Tag Edition. I'm loving this thing. I think it looks badass. It's a nice tip of the hat to my Mississippi roots and to my buddy Fred Shanks, who was a big part of getting this tag turned into a reality. And there's the t-shirt as well. It's got the Clay Edwards Show down on the bottom, like the county. So check those out, man. If you would, please support a brother. Buyfafo.com. And of course, the OG shirt is available too. It's being restocked now. See you guys later. About to make another video. Get this one posted too. Busy, busy, busy. Lots of content, lots of news, lots of stories going on in and around Central Mississippi.